Hello and welcome everybody. Welcome back to a standard video. We are trying out the Mire Reanimator. This is a deck that just had a very deep run in a standard challenge. Went all the way 8-2 to second place. And yeah, I've already tried like a Sultai Emergence variant, I don't know, weeks ago or even longer than that. And this one is not going for Emergence, it's going for Reenact the Crime. This is a card that is very spicy. Exile target non-land card in a graveyard that was put there from anywhere this turn. Copy it, you may cast a card without paying its mana cost. So it basically is a blue reanimation spell for literally any non-land. So it's not just a reanimation spell, it's also just, yeah, basically give anything flashback for 4 mana. With the restriction, it had to be put there this turn, which is super tricky and kind of cool. For example, for the Pro Tour, we tried this card a little bit in like Fable decks, blue-red decks, trying to get Emrakul, Ulamog into play with it. You know, Fable, discard Chapter 2, then play Reenact the Crime. That's a very obvious combo. But yeah, we just ended up scratching it, didn't put that much time into it because Mystical Dispute was such a prevalent card. Blue-white control had a bunch of counter spells. Spell Pierce was a thing. And you still try to mash all these combo cards together. It just, yeah, didn't feel that promising. But that's Pioneer, which is a much higher powered format, of course, than Standard. And here we see the deck actually succeeding. Oh, my bad. I haven't added 2 cards to the deck. These 2 are also in there. Push-Pull, which is a reanimation spell. For 6 mana, you can technically get back your Conspiracy Unraveler or Atraxa or both. And yeah, just go off with the Unraveler because, of course, this is a bit of a combo deck. We're trying to collect evidence 10 rather than casting spells. So we reanimate this thing and then we breach a bunch of times, reanimate more stuff, mill more things, find maybe the Skaab, cast our breach, get our breach back, and then continuously do that. And then mill the opponent out that way with continuously breaching. Yeah, that's what the deck tries to do. Atraxa helps in assembling the combo, or you just put turn 4 Atraxa into play, which is, of course, very good as well. Yeah, Push-Pull, also a 2 mana removal spell if you need it to be, and it is an 8 mana card for Collect Evidence 10, so just having a high cost card is pretty nice. Yeah, one little worry about the deck, I guess, is that you're kind of only... like your quick way of reanimation is the 4 Reenact the Crime. So if your opponent has discard, if your opponent has, I don't know, just interaction with you and can deal with this or the first one and you don't draw the second, it's a little sad because you are not doing much else. You have like Kaito in Modern Age that provides you a 2-free flyer down the line. It's not great. Like you don't have a secondary fair game plan. You're really relying on the combo. You have this to work out. Collector's Vault, I guess, can help you ramp into like a natural Atraxa or a Breach the Multiverse, to be fair. So maybe this is a big piece of the puzzle towards fighting opposing interaction. You just activate it, make a treasure, activate it, make a treasure, and on turn 5, boom, cast Breach the Multiverse. I could see that being good, yeah. That is actually pretty reasonable in my head. And then we have some interaction spells, 6 of them here. We have Modern Age, which basically is just a combo of the Reenact the Crime. It allows us to go turn 2 Modern Age, discard on Chapter 2 on turn 4, you know, that Atraxa, Breach, or Conspiracy Unraveler, and then cast Reenact the Crime and win the game, hopefully, from there. And yeah, Kaito and Collector's Vault sort of do the same. If you go Collector's Vault into turn 2 discard, make a treasure, then turn 3 discard, and then turn 4 you can make another treasure, play a land, and you have 2 treasures, and then you can cast Reenact the Crime. So yeah, I mean, if you have Reenact the Crime every single game in your opening hand, I think this deck is pretty damn powerful because reanimating one of these 12 7 drops is very, very good. And you do have Undercity Sewers and even Meticulous Archive and Hedge Maze, so we're playing 8 tap lands in the mana base, which dig us towards the Reenact the Crime. And funnily enough, in the late game, when we play one of these and see one of our 7 drops on top, can put that into the bin and then Reenact the Crime because it's just been placed there. So it is a combo of Reenact the Crime and it finds the Reenact the Crime. It allows us to have card selection built into our mana base to dig us deeper to the cards we need. Very good in a combo deck. Sideboard, we're looking at more cheap removal, more long goodbye, more Duress, of course. Duress is great here. I mean, we're trying to force through a combo against counter spells. A couple negations make disappear. 3 copies of Deep-Cavern Bat. I guess this is just more Duress. Yeah. Instead of Duress playing some bats, takes care of Tishana's Tidebinder, I guess, for example, which counters Atraxa, which Duress does not. Yeah, or Airtie, I suppose. You can take an Airtie. And then 2 copies of Licensors, which, of course, good in a mirror match, if that ever comes up. And, of course, very good against the Timur, how do you call that deck even? Timur lands? Timur, I don't even know. Timur lands. Timur control. You know what I mean? Like the Nissa analyst deck with Memory Deluge and just all these Broker's Hideout, Cracklands, or whatever you wanna. Is there a name for those? I don't know. Fetchlands, I guess. Alright, well, that is Blue-Black Reanimator. Throw me suggestions at me in terms of what decks I should play. Like, there's so many standard decks. This format is kind of like wide open, it feels like. And it not only are there, sure, there's an established tier 1 of like Convoke, Domain, Demir midrange, Esper midrange, sure, that is there. But then there's like there's so many brews that you know make their appearance in any sort of high level tournament, even where you're like, okay, interesting, wow, we have a top 8 of a blue-black Reanimator deck here, and I don't know, there's just so much fun brews to try. I saw a blue-white artifact aggro deck with like you know, the glyph and Nonce Inspector or Investigator, I don't know what the card is. There's so much stuff, and yeah, just give me suggestions on what I should play or try, and yeah, we'll go from there. All right, let's try out this baby. Okay, this has selection, but 6 lands is too many for me. I'll try to do better. Okay, sure, I guess I'll just ditch this. And then a Modern Age can ditch both these, and hopefully we find the Reenact. Nope. Okay, blue-white control, huh? Blue-white control usually doesn't have that many interactive spells for... Oh, wow. It's not blue-white control, huh? That's pretty good against Modern Age. It's actually pretty insane against Modern Age. Wow. I'm always picking up these random decks and then I play against the hate cards. I remember when I played the Emergence deck, I played against like a Dimir list that played a bunch of Lazars, which just main deck graveyard, and I was like, why does this keep happening to me? Oh. Wow. Alright, I'd like to play first. Okay. Huh. Well, we have like 11 cards that could help us combo, but Kaito, Modern Age, Collector's Vault, but really needs to draw them quickly. Brings a Mulligan. Okay. Well, it always looks good on paper, and then you actually play with the deck, and it just doesn't come together as you would hope, right? It's the thing with combo decks. Well. Yep, nice. Nice 4 mana, do absolutely nothing. Alright, by the way, I realized that you actually have to play Modern Age on turn 3 if you want to discard on turn 4, because if you play it on turn 2, It will discard the last card on turn 3, and then you can't reenact the crime. Oh my god. What did I get myself into here? Jesus. Yeah. Okay. Okay, this could work. My opponent doesn't have a make disappear. A collector's vault. Okay. I guess the funny thing is you can sometimes do this against, I don't know, randomly if an opponent puts something into the graveyard. You can just cast Reenact the Crime on their stuff as well. It's not only your things. Opponent's gonna... No more lies it. Alright. Man, this deck. What did I get myself into? I guess if you have a turn 2 Collector's Vault, then things really take a positive turn for you, because you'll be able to just craft your hand. So that's like a really important card, I guess, to have. Just having any of the draw card effects. The Modern Age also helps, of course, craft you a good hand. So I'm starting to think that those, when you're making a mulligan decision, those have higher value than Reenact the Crime, even though Reenact the Crime is the combo card. So if you don't have any of those, you first of all cannot put any big thing into the graveyard for your Reenact, and those cards draw cards, so they will find you Reenact, and the vault actually puts treasures into play, which help you hardcast. Yeah, all these things. I mean, Atraxa needs black, blue, which you have, and then green and white, so you have 2 treasures. You just hardcast Atraxa. So I can really see that, yeah, the Collector's Vault is incredibly good in this deck. And you would probably play 8 copies of it, if you could. Would be my guess right now. Interesting that they activate the Anchorage. I mean, I'm kind of happy about that now. But on the other hand, it also feels very nice to destroy land. Also, like, if they spend every turn doing that, that's not great for them. Okay, I can almost play the Raveler, but it literally doesn't do anything here. Okay, yeah. We'll see how this video goes. Not a great start. Not a great start whatsoever right now. I'm considering that Esper midrange and blue-black midrange are 2 of the most played decks in the format, and they both play main deck counter magic. Yeah, and have like cheap threats and stuff. It's tough. On the other hand, I don't know, if you have a turn 2 Collector's Vault, I think you can do some shenanigans. You can beat stuff. Just playing Unraveler into Unraveler, I can't even. I don't have enough. Man, this deck is yeah, doesn't feel great. Let's see. Go for the Throat Mice, 6/6 flyer. 2 mana for 7 mana trade. Yeah, doesn't feel great. Alright. Maybe we have some more luck in the next game. I mean, someone went 2nd place with it. Alright, GG. Gix's command in the main deck. People respecting the Convoke. Okay, Esper midrange. I think I don't want to make this appear. Down goodbye is a good idea. Cut down is a good idea, I suppose. I mean, I'll just cut one of these, I guess. Push pull is very expensive. Maybe I'll cut that for Duress. Push pull. I mean, 6 mana against the blue deck. Like, I can see against, I don't know, Golgari midrange or Domain, any deck that doesn't have counter magic, sure, you can get to 6 mana and then do the thing. But against the blue deck, the 6 mana option of push pull seems a bit ambitious, considering you also need cards in the graveyard, right? Like for example, this game, I never was able to put a big thing into the graveyard, so push pull would not even have been doing anything for 6 mana. And we do have a lot of expensive stuff already. Like we just hardcast Atraxa, the Unraveler, the Breach, as long as we have that Collector's Vault, which we don't, so I think this is just a mulligan. I mean, I have a nice start, but without any element of, you know, getting my own game plan ahead, I think this is a mulligan. All right, let's go. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Good, good, good. Okay, let's see how this deck operates now. What do we do? Are we vaulting or are we modern aging? I'm gonna go with modern age. Not super sure though. Okay. I'm gonna put this into graveyard, I think. Try to reanimate an Atraxa down the line. Kaito. Maybe the river? I could also ditch the Kaito. Maybe not playing Collector's Vault was a mistake, because now I can't lose my... like now they can interact with me, is my worry. I could ditch the cut down, I think that's not a good idea though. Just play this. It's probably gonna get countered. Like if I would have played Collector's Vault last turn, I could have then just activated it this turn, which, yeah, it's a crucial error that could cost me this game for sure. No, if I had a Collector's Vault, I should have just put the Collector's Vault into play. Now they're gonna counter this as well. No? Okay. I'm lucky they didn't have double counter there. They didn't do anything. Maybe they're sitting on stroke. Oh, it's actually pretty good. Well, the plan is to hardcast Atraxa now, I guess. Or, well, it is kind of like hardcasting it. Long goodbye, not killing Shieldred. I mean, I don't have good answers to Shieldred, huh? Alright, we're doing the thing. We're doing the thing. Let's see. I mean, an Atraxa probably sets up our next turn really well. Breach. Not a long goodbye. Atraxa, Modern Age. I have 5-6 mana right now. So I just want an untapped land. So I can cast Breach next turn. Oh, it's funny, huh? The Hedge Maze and the Meticulous Archive. I think I attack here. Or should I jump block? Maybe I should just jump block. Like, I'm probably gonna kill via combo, I would guess. So I don't really need to chip in 2 damage. Oh, that's annoying. Take the Breach. Guess we're doing the same thing again, huh? Let me just tap the Underground River, I guess. Could archive if I'd been like a... Did I have to use a treasure? Yeah, probably don't want to use a treasure. Otawara. Bolt, the Skaab. Yeah. I guess. Let's leave that in the deck. No, I want to have it in my hand. Okay, 8 cards. I think I'll just pass the turn here and discard the Vault, the Modern Age. Okay, they give up. Alright. Cool. A long goodbye. Maybe you don't want 4 of these, considering Shieldred is a card. Maybe I'll play Push-Pull for Shieldred. Bit aggressive to play 4 long goodbye. Why would you even do that? Uncounterable. I mean, if they spend a counter on your long goodbye, then that means you can untap and maybe do something crazy. So like, that doesn't make much sense. Yeah, again, this is like the type of hand that I described in the first game. It's just you can't do this. Combo decks. No. I mean, we literally could have hands with like 3 lands, 1 Reenact the Crime, and an Atraxa, an Unraveler, and a Breach. We're putting 12 7-drops into the deck. What are we expecting, you know? Going to 5? Man, I really want that Collector's Vault. What is this? No way. No way this just happened. No way this just happened. I literally described this hand exactly. This is freaking me out. This is freaking me out. That's spooky. Guys, this is not staged. I didn't edit this. This is not staged. I literally described exactly this hand. And now I'm getting it. Exactly. I'm speechless. I'm sorry, opponent, for taking such a long time. I'm speechless. Sure, go to 4. This deck really doesn't treat me well. I mean, I mulligan. I mean, this is unlucky, of course. Like, I think this deck is not as bad as these draws make it out to be. Ay. What the heck just happened, though? I mean, I guess point proven, huh? Yes, this deck can have these hands and they suck. So that's bad, you know? And when you're playing Dimir midrange, your highest cost card is what? Like an Atraxa 1-off maybe, or a Shieldred, and everything else is cheap and efficient. So there's downside to playing such a deck, is essentially. And yeah, Arena proved my point immediately by giving me this hand, which is just marvelous, honestly. How is that even possible? Yeah. Deep-Cavern Bat it is. Alright, that was crazy, but yeah. I don't have high hopes about this decks, guys. This just doesn't. Jesus Christ. I mean, to be fair, I'm getting really unlucky too, but also considering that, you know, these decks play 4 Deep-Cavern Bats and 4 main deck counterspells, or 3 or 4 main deck counterspells. Pressure, you know, it's like, okay, that's a start, I guess. It just doesn't seem good, you know? It just doesn't seem good. The Kutzil's flanker even. Okay. What are you gonna do? Exile the grave? Just scry a little bit? No, the exile that tracks. Okay. Yeah, I mean, with the Timur deck, with the lands deck, I guess it only makes sense. You play some graveyard hate. Kutzit's flanker is not a bad one. I I don't even need the Reenact the Crime right now, so maybe I'll just kill this. Stem the bleeding. Alright, let's just hope for a little bit more luck in the next games. Oh, Danik. Okay, what did I sign up for here? Oh my god, look at this. Modern Age looks terrible. Oh god, I guess I should have killed the Mastermind. I mean, yeah, maybe. Gotta get to draw cards. Jesus. Ugh. I guess Breach doesn't target at least. Breach just returns, I believe. Okay, if I draw a cover up, sorry. Oh no, the Danik. I was about to say if I draw and not cover up a long goodbye. I can't target anything. Cards and graveyards can be targeted as well as abilities. Another flanker, come on! What is this? 2-turn clock on me? Okay. What has to happen here? I don't even know. Where's my sweeper? Where's my glistening deluge? Yeah, come on, one more disruption. Oh gosh, what is this? What did I sign up for? How did you make second place? Like, even if I had a good draw, this game would have been hard. Oh man. That was maximum amount of hate, huh? Yikes. Alright, this doesn't look good. Okay, this is good. We'll ditch a Modern Age. Okay, expectations are low now. Very low. We'll see how this goes. I should have played Underground River over the Takenuma. That was a slight misstep, I think. Like, you need triple blue, so you want to play those blue lands. Might want to discard that. Oh, okay, look at that. So I have two ways to go about it. I can Modern Age twice, drawing cards, or I can Collector's Vault twice. It sort of comes down to the same thing. This costs me... I'm gonna do this, I think. Oh, they have Leyline. Taking my vault. Okay. Why didn't you do it in the main phase? It just seems like a clear mistake by them. Like, if this is your line, I don't know. Like, what are you waiting for? Like, Collector's Vault is obviously important to me, and letting me untap of it to let me even make one discard is not a great idea, is it? Anyhow, there we go. Doing the thing. Imagine you could cast Breach here. Like, Breach is a sick one to reenact with Atraxa in your deck. And Unraveler. Also, Domain has Atraxa, so you can maybe do some shenanigans there. Oh, look at that. So I'll take the Sewers and Atraxa. Okie dokie. Turn 4 Atraxa. Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, fair enough. Start with the Sewers. Don't think I want that. Play this. And I guess I'll just plus.
Hope you're ready for some mind games. Thanks. I'll be taking that now.
This one. No, actually this was it a mistake? Maybe. Okay, looks like it doesn't matter. Domain might be a good matchup, huh? Just not that great against combo deck. put in make this appear. Duress? No. Deep-Cavern Bat seems good. And then Duress, Negate. Negate, Duress. They have like Kutsil's Flanker, I assume, and they like I saw that in domain sideboards. And they maybe have, I mean, they have like Leyline Binding, Invasion of Zendikar, Topiary Stomper. Like Duress hits a couple of things. Like Negate hits Sunfall. I think Duress is just better because I'm on the draw, so it will be harder for me to keep up mana. Yeah. This might be a good matchup. Like, they don't have that many ways to interact with me. The Flanker, I guess. The Flanker Reno is a good one. I wonder how good this Teemo deck will stay if everybody's playing Graveyard Hate now. But on the other hand, I think this hand looks good. On the other hand, I think that the one-time Graveyard Hate, like a Kutsil's Flanker doing it one time, is not the best, I think. Like, then they can just play another fetch land and then start doing it again. So I think hers is like a tier above that card. Now I have an untapped land. So I can theoretically go make this appear into Kaito. Or we could Duress, go tap land. I think I just want to keep up to make this appear here. Just want to counter the Topiary Stomper. Just gonna chill. Like if the ramp deck doesn't do anything, do I want that? I kind of want a land. I think it's actually good. Yeah, if the ramp deck doesn't do anything, I can just also like chill on my make this appear. Probably counter an invasion here, maybe. I guess invasion is the prime, the Duress target. Maybe I should have just Duress last turn. Looks like they might be keeping up the Raveler. Okay, fine. I'm getting impatient. I'm gonna Duress. Maybe they have a Negate. I don't know what these decks play these days. Could be Negate. Tightbinder, okay. Tightbinder is good against my Kaito. Case of the Locked Hothouse. 2 Leyline Binding. Cast creature and enchantment spells from the top of your library. Okay. Could cast this. They can Tightbind it if they want to. I still get 1 discard out of it. I don't want to play Kaito though, because getting that Tightbinder is not a good idea. Let it go. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, Leyline Binding is pretty good, I guess. I was kind of hoping they would go for the Tightbinder. So now they can Leyline Binding, then I activate the Vault, and then they can Tightbinder it to prevent the discard from happening. No, nothing. I guess they just want to Tightbinder it. Should be kind of annoying, honestly. How do I do this? Now I think I'd rather have them. Like if I do this, then they're gonna type on it, then I play Kaito. Do what? What's that? Oh, shoot. That's some good. Okay, I think I'll play Kaito now and see what they do about that. If I go Kaito minus or plus. Yeah, let's go plus. Now they're gonna type banner, yeah. And I think I'm okay with that. Type banner is a interesting sideboard card. Kinda makes sense, I guess. Very good in a mirror match. Damn. Yikes. So my plan is to put this into play and then cast the Atraxa with the Collect Evidence 10. They have a Leyline Binding on this. But I can still cast Atraxa then. It's pretty good. I think that's worth. I don't have Collect Evidence left, so I don't have to do anything right now. Breach, Shipwreck Marsh, Reenact, Atraxa, Skaab, Bat. Huh. Yeah, so what's gonna happen here? They're gonna probably exile my Unraveler if I take the Skaab. Right? Then I'm left with like Breach, but I can Breach into an Unraveler. Discard that thing. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty tough to beat that. I can just continuously breach them with Skaab. Even if it's not like a combo kill, I can do it over, you know, the course of multiple turns. I can discard into the vault. The Skaab, then breach, get the Skaab back, sack it, get breach into my hand. In the meantime, I probably get an Atraxa from them. Oh, they take out that. Well, if I have an Unraveler in play. I mean, I assume they have some interaction for my breach here. Ooh. Tapping low, huh? I mean, probably have another Leyline Binding. I don't know what's going on here, but like... You gotta have another Leyline Binding here, otherwise you are pretty dobs. You know my hand, even. Like, there's no secrets here. Reenact works very well with the Unraveler, because I can just cast it from hand, like on the breach that I just cast this turn. Okay. So what's the plan? Probably Yeah, okay, fine. I think I figured it out. I mean, yeah, I just have to do it this way, I think. I guess I could discard that one and then cast Breach from my hand with the Unraveler. I assume they have a counter magic. Or I could cast Reenact the Crime on the Breach. Make a difference. I kind of want this in my graveyard, but that's difficult to accomplish while holding up Make Disappear. Okay, I gotta hurry up here. What is this? I'm going through a combo turn. I'm not used to playing these combo decks. Like, you actually have to be careful to rope there. Yeah, they have the counter magic, and they thought that would be enough, but it is not. Honestly, I would have just get rid of the Unraveler. I think that was a mistake. Like, the 7/7 lifelink, sure, it's a stronger creature, but you don't really care about life gain here. It just doesn't really matter. And so it's just 1 power more than the Unraveler, and the Unraveler can just kill you right away. Okay, so what I can do here is I can play Skaab, sack it. I guess I'll just naturally cast it. Doesn't really matter, I think. I don't know. Get this back to my hand. Cast this. I can even do this now. I guess it works the same way. It's the same card essentially. It's better to cast this one from hand. Guess I want to do exactly 6/10. And now I mill the opponent. Again. I get the Skaab. One gives me a Topiary Stomper. I get an island. Sack this. Get a Breach. Cast it. Exiling these. Mill again, and this is the combo. Get the Skaab. Font gives me a Stomper. Yeah, I'm just going through the motions quickly here because I'm on 0 time banks left. Now I could have also used the Reenact the Crime to just do this one more time. And doesn't matter. See, this deck is very consistent at going through this at the point of this happening. I guess I have 0 cards in my library as well. Is there a way for my opponent? Is there a way for me to make my opponent draw a card here? No, there isn't, I guess. I'll just do rest then. Maybe my opponent has a way to make me draw a card? No. Okay, well, there you see what the deck is capable of. I guess we faced a good matchup there. Did you have fun in the match? Sure. A Domain Ramp, I mean, that's tier 1, clearly. One of the best decks in the format. So it's good to beat that, I guess. Okay, yeah, I mean, this looks fine. We have Collector's Vault, Modern Age, and enough lands to cast those. Okay. Convoke. Let's see if this deck is fast enough for Convoke. I think we keep that. Okay, a bit of a slow start. Huh. No 2-drop, no 1-drop. Basically, War Leader's Call, Knight Errant, Immodane's Recruiter left in hand, another land. Just walled it up. Modern Age, not the greatest. No, just walled, yeah. Unraveler, not the best in itself to get it to play. I mean, a 6/6 flyer on turn 4, you know, it's not the worst either. Okay, opponent did have the 2-drop, but maybe just no untapped land. Maybe made a mistake there, or just wanted to high roll the untapped land on turn 2 by playing this on turn 1. But I think you should just play this in a normal circumstance. How do I do this? I'm thinking to activate, but I kind of also want to cut down here. So I guess I have to play island first. Yeah, I just have to, I suppose, yeah. Now I'm just missing an untapped land to go Unraveler next turn with Reenact. Yeah, Collector's Vault is very important for this deck. It is nice that it's also good against interaction, generally speaking. If your opponent holds up counter magic, you can just always punish them by playing. Oh, I didn't expect that. By yeah, just drawing more cards, making more mana. It's usually a really nice plan against counter magic. That is definitely not what I expected. Let's spin this. Maybe that. Green mana could be relevant for Atraxa. Speaking of the devil here. Alright, well. I guess it's just Atraxa. just Atraxa on turn 4. Alright, when it works, huh? This is turn 4 Atraxa without any downside. I mean, there's the 4-mana reanimation spell that like costs you life for the amount of mana cost of the card. But that clearly isn't the case here. Just doesn't really matter even. Take it all. I have the Unraveler already. Just want to put stuff in the graveyard at this point. I'm gonna breach next turn and then win the game. So I'll just fill up my graveyard. It's a good idea. 4 collect evidence. Theoretically, you can hit a bunch of lands with this, and then maybe you're not able to collect evidence. Very unlikely, of course, but could happen. Maybe I should have just taken another Unraveler over the Atraxa, because I already have one, and Convoke is not that good at killing it. Although, the only way this Convoke opponent even has the slightest chance of winning this game is when they get rid of this. Then having a second one in the graveyard for Breach is pretty nice. Yeah. Atraxa is funny, huh? It is a very powerful thing to reanimate, the best thing in Standard to reanimate, and it really helps set up for a combo kill on the turn after, right? So it's like the perfect card for this deck. Sometimes you don't need it. Sometimes you have the Unraveler, you have filled up your graveyard already, and then you can just kill them with the Unraveler, right? But in those cases where you don't, the Atraxa looking at 10 extra cards, it's just crazy. It's like the Demonic Tutor or whatever. What is this? Is this the case, the 2-mana case? I block one of these, they have 5 creatures left. Then I play a creature and play the case and kill my Atraxa. But like, yeah, same is true if I don't block, they can play a creature and kill it anyways, because 7 damage. That's the same outcome, but this time I gain a bunch of life. Oh, they just... Oh, that's actually cute, I guess. Okay, pretty good stuff. But is it able to beat me? I don't think so. Maybe we found ourselves another good matchup, huh? don't even have sweepers in the sideboard, right? This deck doesn't have 0 sweepers, yeah. Doesn't have sweepers. Don't need them, maybe? Atraxa good enough? Let's get in there for 7. Yeah, I actually messed up there, didn't I? I should have been an Unraveler. This was actually a pretty big punt. Oh god. Oh, what am I doing? What I should have done here? Yeah, I just punted this game. I was like too fast. What I should have done here is I should have put an Unraveler into play and then just cast a Breach from my hand. Ugh. I had the kill here and I just didn't go for it. Jesus Christ. That's just stupid. Yeah, that was very stupid. I hope it won't cost me. Okay. I should have discarded push pull. Whatever. Next turn they're gonna be dead, right? Pretty much. Yeah, I think so. Right? I mean, I go Unraveler with Reenact, and I might be dead here. Is this lethal? I mean, I'm 33 life. Cannot imagine this is lethal. Although they have the Evangelist as well. It's a lot of damage. And these guys too? Jesus. Am I dead? I would be deservingly so dead. I mean, yeah, I'm dead. Crazy. Anim Pakal put out a ton of damage. Yeah, I mean, this was a win. Like, if I just discard Unraveler, get that back, cast Breach from my hand, I just sequenced wrongly. Inexperience with the deck cost me there and just being a little sloppy. Yeah, I'm just human, I guess. I'm just human after all. Sorry you had to see it this way, but to be fair, at least I see my mistakes afterwards, and you know we can see them. It's just an effect of always picking up these decks, never having played them before, that I just am a little sloppy, and I'm also just distracted by a lot of real life stuff right now. I'm still looking for an apartment in Berlin and figuring that out, testing for the Arena Championship, just being pretty busy these days. Guess cut down, I don't know. Cut down seems fine. Deep-Cavern Bat, long goodbye. Do they have any interaction for me? I don't know. Make disappear. Okay, yeah. This looks like a good matchup though. Like if we can put Atraxa into play consistently on turn 4, they don't interact at all, right? So they won't beat this draw. I had a turn 5 kill there very likely, and I just only my own fault that I didn't win that game. It's a good sign for the deck. I mean, sure, I think the matchup against both Mire and Esper midrange is probably tough, especially Esper if they also have Denik. That's gonna be really tough. But hey, then on the other hand, if you get paired into Domain and Convoke, maybe even blue-white control, I don't know, decks where a turn 2 Collector's Vault can run away with it, and maybe you're fine then. Yeah, I'm gonna ditch a land here, even though I need a third blue source. I only have 2, because I just really want to find. Do I want to play that, or do I want to play Otawara? I can only play one non-blue land, right? So it's like, but I mean, playing one is fine. So okay, I guess Kaito. All right, let's go. So I could play Kaito plus discard this. Can also mine this and make a token, theoretically. I mean, why not, I guess.
Get out. Easy mission.
Gives me a blocker.
Bet you can't catch us.
Okay. Well, I have an Unraveler, which is not the greatest. It's not the greatest. Yep. Like, you really want that Atraxa here. Maybe I should have played Modern Age because it's a bit safer. I get another discard on the next turn, actually. Yeah, maybe I made another mistake there. It's like if I play Modern Age... Oh no, I only get one discard, actually. But I dig a little bit deeper. Maybe I should have just drawn 2 extra cards because I really want to find Atraxa. Maybe I'm just playing this deck pretty badly. Maybe it's just that. Now I just have a 6/6 and I can't do anything with it. Yeah, so... Okay, so having the Unraveler is really not the thing you want to reanimate. What you want to reanimate is Breach or Atraxa. Those 8 cards. And Unraveler is sort of just this combo thing that you have. But it's not really what you want to reanimate at all. So I guess I've gotten a little unlucky here. So now I don't really have a game plan. I guess I can just draw Atraxa or Breach. That's my game plan here. And then I can, with the Unraveler in play, I can cast it. I have 9 collect evidence right now. Okay, opponent's leveling up. Collector's Vault, so I'm gonna Kaito. Isn't that a Reenact? Doesn't really accomplish anything right now. I think I'm just gonna use this. Activate it. So if I find a Breach or Atraxa, I can cast it. Okay. Okay. Alright, Breach, land, make this appear over this, I guess. Okay, at this point I should have it, right? So I can Modern Age, discarding the Reenact. And then I can Breach if I want to. Yeah, it's gotta be good enough, right? Like, I could also long goodbye over there. No. I need to Modern Age. I can't long goodbye. But then I have to discard my own thing. That's not great. Maybe I could just kill my own Kaito, actually. I'm just looking to get collect evidence.
Oh, there will be a next time.
It's a bit of a weird play, but I think it makes sense. Just have to exile everything. Now this should fill itself and I can reenact. Yeah. Sure. And I can reenact, doesn't matter, the Breach now. Okay. More Breaches, always good. More reenacts, good. Lands, good. I think I'll leave the Atraxa in the deck. No, actually not. Yeah, this deck goes off quite easily, I guess. At this point. Because with Atraxa, you just draw through your deck, and you just mill your opponent to death. Woodin's Recruiter. A little hasty action. Yeah, okay. I mean, if you get to do your thing, it's very consistent at least. Yeah. Yeah, this would have happened in game 1 as well. Pretty powerful. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Just more like an 8-drop is so much more different than a 2-drop. That really is a thing, and I mean, long goodbye. I don't know. Like, I guess it killed the Anim Pakal turn 3. I guess I don't know. Yeah, I have 4 cut down in my deck. Those seem pretty good. Not buying enough time against these pump effects. Ooh, I mean, I almost got it. I think I have to keep this. A little risky. It's like I cannot really play this on turn 2. Reenact a discard outlet, some lands, and the Atraxa. That was one of the worst draws. Okay. I just need to draw 2 lands. I can't play this next turn. They could kill me turn 4, I guess. Paths of the Dead, the Cavern of Souls alternate. I have never seen that before. Yotian Frontliner, you play that these days? Yeah. You have 4 Abicure, 4 Inspector. You also have to play that. I'm a bit surprised. Okay, perfect. Like, this is at least something you can do. And buying me some time. That was huge. That was a huge draw. And now I just have to hope that I draw land, and I'm good. Ooh, Carl. Nice. This card is nasty. If you don't act with it. Maybe I should have left my cut down and come on, cut down off the top. So I need the Unraveler to go off. I'm gonna discard this next turn, then this will reanimate that anyways. Sure. Okay, how much damage do you got? This gives 1+1 to a thing. 3, 5, 7, 8. Recruiter kills me. Okay, I live. Anim Pakal. First time I'm seeing the card, but yeah, I mean, also buffs something? Oh no, the frontliner buffed it. Okay, never mind. Yeah. Okay. Ditch the Breach. Cast the Breach. I can win here if I hit Unraveler. I did hit Unraveler. So, yeah. Reinforcements, I guess. Epicure is kind of good in the deck. The blood token is very good with. Okay, so now I go Skaab. Yeah. I mean, this is a kill. It's a turn 4 kill. Crazy. Huh. Yeah, I can see the appeal behind this deck. This is pretty good. I really like the list. The list is very clean. Get that into my hand. Cast Breach. Exiling. Reenact. Atraxa. I collect as well, I guess. Doesn't matter at this point. It's deterministic. This game is done. I'll get a Skaab back. I'll get this guy. Building my own token army. Okay, I mean, we're pretty convincingly... I would say that we kind of won 3 games in a row here. Oh, they have an answer for Unraveler? What? Wild. Huh. I don't think they could have beaten me because I had this reenact all the time. So when they do this on the first... They should have done this prior, though. I think they should just do this very... Oh. Jesus Christ. This comes from talking and playing. Oh my god, what the heck? What did you just do, Arne? Oh god, I cannot believe this. Okay, I had the game won here again. Christ. I can just go with that on the stack. I just let it resolve accidentally. With that on the stack, I go flashback breach or unravel and just keep going off. This game was a win. Now I lost because I'm stupid. Okay. That was weird. Weird video. I think I'm done for this one. I gotta get back to playtesting. Sorry. I would say, if not for the player, this was 3 wins in a row. 3 game wins in a row against Convoke. Very clearly showcasing that this is a good matchup. Just you have to understand the combo and just don't click and let a get lost resolve when you have the win in hand. Anyways, we're all just human. I'm just human after all. Anyways, this deck is good. I mean, this deck is powerful. It just falls a little bit to interaction, I guess. But if it plays against decks that don't interact, like Domain and this Convoke deck, it looks pretty nice. Or even like Mono Red or whatever. If you put a turn 4 Atraxa into play, if you are not dead by then, I mean, turn 4 kill is not that easy to do, even for an aggressive deck. And you do have cut downs and some cheap interaction. Kind of cool. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome deck. Yeah, all right. Well, that was that. Let me know what you would like to see. And yeah, I'll continue making some more videos. I'll make some more in the coming days for sure. My focus was spread on a lot of different things, so I had less time for content. I also try to be streaming more, but definitely more in April. Just this month has just been super busy with apartment search, moving, and the Arena Championship and all that coming up, and little other things, personal stuff. All right, guys, take care. Love you all.